So Bale grabbed a late equaliser against the USA after what was a very poor first half in front of thousands of Welsh fans. And who better to talk all things Wales than the man who was on talkSPORT commentary duty for Wales's first World Cup game then in 64 years, former Wales striker Dean Saunders. Morning, Dean.
Morning, Dean.
Morning, Dean.
I'm
right? Drained.
Oh,
from that game last night.
Relieved and drained.
I mean, I bought this outfit at half time. Going to a funeral. I mean, how we played that bad, I don't know, but to turn it round just shows you. Do you know we got good characters in the team? Showed again last night.
Yeah.
Aaron Ramsey, Gareth Bale, don't throw their arms round. They're playing with players who aren't anywhere near as good as them. Ben Davies, great lad. Two goalkeepers, great lads. Gunter. They're all good characters. They stick together. And in adversity last night, I thought we were going to roll over, but made a change at half time, got a point.
But what was wrong then in the first half? Was it Rob Page that got it wrong, or was it a little bit of rabbit in headlights moment?
No, I think Page, it's easy after the game. I've been a manager. So, like afterwards you go, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. He'll be the first to say, I should have played Kieffer Moore. They played 4-3-3. We played with the back five, and we played Gareth Bale and Dan James up the front. And it was a combination of, tactically, the two wingers played right on the offside line, which kept us in a back five. We were winning the ball back. Ethan Ampadu is the centre midfield player playing instead of Joe Allen. We couldn't get through their midfield because he's a centre back. You know, not having to go at him, but it's not his game, getting the ball off the back four. When the ball went up to the front, Gareth Bale and Dan James couldn't get hold of the ball. We didn't play one ball in behind them, and they just pinned us in for 45 minutes.
Ali, when you have had a game like that, where the first half was so bad, as Dino's suggested there, and then you still can come back and play so well in the second half, what can that do to a team going forward in this competition?
Listen, you have got no idea the value of that goal, that equalising goal, because, I mean, he'd have been changing his outfit at the end of the game and this morning and this afternoon, because it would have probably been over. It genuinely would have been over. But the dramatic turnaround, and Dino's right, it's down to Rob Page making a big change, probably realising that he made a mistake with the initial team selection. However, you then got to look at the players on the pitch, and boy did they transform that second half. Just a completely different side, completely different outlook, completely different performance, and could probably consider itself a little bit unlucky not to go and win the game, to tell you the gospel truth. Might not have deserved it after the first half performance, but that, and I don't think Gareth Bale played particularly well in the 90 minutes, but when you've got a player like that can produce a moment, I keep going on about it. It's so clever to get the penalty. He knows exactly what Zimmerman's doing, and he knows in his own head all he's got to do is get a toe to that ball and he's getting a penalty kick.
But what confused me was Wales were playing a lot of long balls to Dan James and Gareth Bale. It was like they thought Kieffer Moore was up there. It was a lot of long balls that Ream was winning easily, Zimmerman was winning easily, and a lot of wayward passes as well, wasn't there? A lot of easy passes going out of play. It was so confused. It was like they crumbled in the first half, some Wales players, with the pressure, maybe the World Cup. And then at half-time, they got a good team sort by the manager. Second half, they thought, you know what, this is the World Cup, let's go.
I want to ask you, Dino, and you're right, because with the two American wide men pushed up, you stick with a back five, could Williams, and I think it was Robertson, could they have pushed up further up and let the centre-backs take the responsibility?
Well, they did second half. They went to a 3-4-3. Like Bale and Ramsey got either side of Kieffer Moore. But when the ball was going from back to front, because Kieffer Moore's 6'5", and he's getting hold of it, and he knows where to run.
Yeah.
He's played non-league football, so he's got channel runs in him. He's also good in the air, and he's full of confidence. So they got either side of him, and let's be honest, Ramsey and Bale, 10% fit. But we've wrapped them up in cotton wool for the moment that happened.
Yeah.
Brennan Johnson picks the ball up. Ramsey's speed of thought, runs into the channel, hooks it back. Gareth Bale sees Zimmerman coming and goes, go on then, there's the ball.
Yeah.
Just as he puts his leg in, thanks very much, penalty. So they'll have a go at Zimmerman, but we got that moment. And then when he put the penalty down, I never thought once he was going to miss. No. I don't know about you.
But I tell you what, he hits it as well. I mean,
pace, yeah.
the pressure on him to
Yes.
score that penalty. He could argue that Wales are out the tournament if he doesn't score that penalty. I mean, they're unlucky a couple of instances before it. I mean, Davis had a good header, he's unlucky, and
Kieffer
Moore
Moore's
probably
header.
should score. But the pressure on Bale to score that penalty is immense. I'm with you, mate. You just knew, don't you?
Do you know that so the USA, the reputation is they can't finish you off. And it happened last night. We were on the floor. All they had to do was go bang, bang,
Yeah.
game over. They let us get back up off the floor.
Yeah.
And we were still in it at half time. We couldn't get any worse. And fair play to Robert Page. He has made the change. And it's worked.